Hey, you guys can hear me now? Okay, I forgot to turn the mic on. Sorry. I think that pretty much does the Starship is what I was saying. I think, forgot to turn the mic on, guys. And I've been narrating the whole time here, so if there's ever any instance where you're not hearing me, let me know in the chat, okay? So I'll say what I said before. Yeah, so I saw that in the chat here. It said Elon is in Greece. You know, they're hiring for every position. So if you speak Greek or any other language, you know, and you'd like to maybe get involved in representing Starlink, just check out the SpaceX website. They got jobs for every language. If whatever language you speak, they're looking to to hire someone like you to represent Starlink in these other countries. Still jumping in. Okay, I'll unplug the mic here. I don't need it actually. So let me know how the sound is now. I've unplugged the mic. It's not that windy right now, and I'm kind of protected by my vehicle anyway. So maybe the sound is a lot better now. I don't know. All right, good stuff. Good stuff. This is the thrust buck simulator on pad A. If there's any ever any sound issue, let me know. Yeah. Okay. During this live stream, we may run out of power for the camera. I've got a backup battery here, so that happened earlier as well. So if there's another blackout of the camera, just wait a few seconds and I'll get the other battery in there. In the past, I used to use a battery pack, which I could use right now, but I don't have it functional right now for the camera. There's R2D2. EMB, welcome. Jambo, good stuff. Yeah, I'll do a little bit more of the Starship since the audio was cut out on that, but I pretty much covered everything on the Starship. Some you'd like to see more of, let me know. Looks like they just finished up working over there. They were putting in these, alternating the tiles. You can see there's every other one they were putting in. It almost seemed like the gentleman that was standing on the ground, you know, on the top of the platform over there, was maybe picking up the tiles that when the debris that they took off from above. There was a lift or a cherry picker on top, two guys in that cherry picker, and then maybe stuff was falling to the ground there, and the person down there was picking them up off the pad B platform. Hey, Hannes, when this live stream is over, I'll do a little edit of the title. I could do it now, but just to say the sound was off for the beginning of the live stream. All right, good stuff. So I'm in a spot where I can see the Starship really good, but I can't really see the tower from this perspective. I get a shot of it, but I can't see the base of the tower, which is maybe worth seeing. But from this spot, I just wanted to make sure I could get that view of the Starship. You can kind of see that it is like a groove. Lock this in. Not going to really pay attention to getting that right now. Hey Nate, are you asking about sea moss? Is that like Irish moss? Are you asking about food? If so, I can tell you that Irish moss is it's great in different desserts and things, but it is inflammatory to the digestive system. Yeah, it's good, but it is you don't want to eat too much of it. I've had it in someone made a wedding cake with Irish moss and some coconut, young coconut, and everything else, like a raw vegan wedding cake, maybe over 12 years ago. It was really tasty, but you know, I learned to use Irish moss at the Tree of Life Rejuvenation Center. Yeah, Shilajit is the best. Throw Shilajit in almost in a lot of things. Shilajit is you don't want to maybe you don't want to get too much of it. It's really concentrated, but it's good stuff. Everything in balance, right? But Shilajit is maybe number one supplement that I like. You know, I'm not a doctor or anything, but that's what I like. I had a dream about Shilajit a while back. Yeah, we got a good angle on this right now because we're looking from the other side than before, and the sun is behind us. So, got a great shot of the great disconnect right now. Yeah, Elon, you do a base jump, huh? Yeah, whether I've eaten or not today is none of your business. None ya. That's quite the shot there. Hey, Patty Irishman, good to see you. Oh, okay, Nate, looking for some ideas. I would recommend one of two different diets, or maybe three, but at least one of two. You could do a raw vegan. You gotta individualize your diet no matter what. Maybe that's number one. Whatever it is, you got to make it right for you, because no one diet's good for everybody. And if you have a doctor, you talk to your doctor and everything like that. I've learned from a bunch of people, as well as just for myself. And when it comes to diet, think about what you want to accomplish. What's your purpose? Do you have any medical issue, or are you just doing it for fun? If you're just doing it for fun, you got to think about, are you looking for like you want to stay healthy? Do you want to get healthier? Or do you want to be like you want to be floating in the clouds? What can you afford? If you can't afford much, but you want to eat well, the diet I would recommend, well, before we get into that, you got to look at the diet I would recommend is like a primal raw diet. Means you eat like raw eggs and raw milk and everything like that. Maybe you work on a farm or something, you get access to some raw cow milk and stuff. If you're looking for a vegan diet, I would recommend Dr. Gabriel Cousens. He has a bunch of videos where he talks about kind of more of a high-fat, low-carb diet, using avocados and coconut meat and all kind of stuff like that. Some green juices, some fasting, maybe eating some sprouting with sunflower seeds and stuff like that. That's like a more expensive, more complicated diet. If you have like a limited funds, maybe just some raw egg smoothies with some bananas. That would be throw in some shilajit and other stuff if you want to. If you're asking about shilajit, most likely you know quite a bit more than I just mentioned here for people. So that's upside down there, but pretty interesting. Yeah, raw cacao is okay. You just got to recognize that it is stimulating, so you don't want to eat raw chocolate every day. Raw cacao, bitter chocolate. I wrote a book, you might check it out, called The Golden One, an out-of-body book. In that, I talk about different diets and people, interesting people, as well as meditation and stuff like that. It's by Prince Pomamakos. It's on Amazon. It's in Walmart. It's all around the world. It's in Barnes and Nobles. The Golden One, an out-of-body book. All right, if anyone else has any other things, kind of a nice day out here, pretty sunny. Good stuff. The thing about the pineal gland is you're not wanting to feed the pineal gland. You want to decalcify the pineal gland, because a lot of the water in the United States of America here has and different foods, so with preservatives and things like that, will make the food that you eat shelf stable. It'll make the food last longer, but it also slow down the process, chemical process in the physical body. So if you're eating a lot of preservatives and different stuff like that, and if you're drinking just the tap water, and if the tap water has chlorine in it and some other fluoride and stuff like that, I believe the fluoride will crystallize and kind of solidify around the pineal gland, and it will prevent. The pineal gland is one of the many, maybe it's the master gland in the body. I believe it produces many of the different hormones that are needed to regulate the different organs in the physical body. So if your pineal gland is calcified, you're going to have a lot of issues physically. So if you can decalcify your pineal gland through meditation or some different binaural beats, or maybe a healthier raw food diet or something like that, or maybe fasting or some meditation or prayer or whatever it is for you, that kind of stuff will decalcify your pineal gland, and you can learn more about that on YouTube as well. You don't really feed your pineal gland. What you do is you reduce the external effects on it and allow it to just function normally. Sure thing, Nate. Send me an email if you want, or type a message in the chat if you have any future questions in the future. Leave a message on a video or something. All right, that about wraps it up here. I do have, Nate, I have another channel dedicated already to out-of-body stuff. It's called Out-of-Body Journal, and occasionally I add more videos to it, but you could find it. It's called Out-of-Body Journal. It's here on YouTube. Yeah, well, the thing about filtering water is, I mean, that's great. You're cutting down the parts per million. I'm not a doctor again. I have a bachelor's degree in holistic wellness, and I've studied natural healing and that kind of stuff, but I'm not a doctor. You got to talk to your doctor or nutritionist, whatever it is for you. But some of my